Alright, so welcome back to another BTD6 video, and today we're covering every single upgrade in the Beast Handler, the newest tower in BTD6. And so if we click the Beast Handler right here, we have 15 new upgrades to explore. I haven't seen all of them. I haven't seen any of the tier 5s, which is super exciting. We're just going to go over what the Beast Handler does, how to use it, because it's a little bit complicated in certain areas, and most importantly, how cool it looks. I'm so excited to see the tier 5s here. So if you guys do enjoy, be sure to drop a like, but let's get into it. So let's just start off by talking about the base Beast Handler, alright, with no upgrades here. When you place down a Beast Handler, you're going to notice that it has a small range and a big range. The small range is the Beast Handler tower's actual range. So if we send a balloon here, the Beast Handler is only going to hit it once the balloon is inside this small range right here. But as for the big range is for the beasts. Every single upgrade of the Beast Handler is beast related, and these beasts can only stay within this big range of the Beast Handler. So we're going to go through each of the 3 paths one by one here, starting with the top path, the water path. The first upgrade in the water path is Piranha here. So we're going to upgrade that, and look at that. We have a small Piranha up in this little pool right here. So upon upgrading to the Piranha path, a Piranha will be placed in any water source near the Beast Handler. If a Beast Handler is not near a water source, you won't be able to upgrade the top path. It'll just say needs water. On top of that, once you upgrade to Piranha, the Beast Handler can no longer attack with its stick here. So if we send a yellow balloon again, look at the Beast Handler is not going to attack the yellow balloon at all. However, this Piranha right here, boom, look at that. It'll hit the balloon, and it's kind of like Pat Futsie, where it hits a balloon one at a time within a short range. And so the Piranha is pretty cheap, so it's not like crazy. And so that's the Piranha right there, right? It's pretty cheap. It's a tier 1. Additionally, we have this button right here to move any beast we want to. So if we click it right here, we can move the Piranha anywhere within the Beast Handler's range, assuming it's in water though. So we can't go on land. We can't go outside the Beast Handler's range. So we'll just plop it down right there. Now you'll also notice there's some purple circles now, right? There's a purple circle above the Beast Handler, and then there's some purple circles over here. Purple circles represent power. And so the higher the number, the higher the power. So let's just upgrade to Barracuda really quick. And Barracuda is actually really cool because it slaps balloons backwards, and then it does slightly more damage too. But it's a cool upgrade. So we got the Barracuda here. There we go. And now you can see the Barracuda up there. So it's a little bit bigger now. It's just so cool. I love what they did here. The art is just so fun. But now if you look at the Barracuda, it says 3 out of 6. And what this means is it's power 3 out of a possible power 6. So it can go up to 6 power. It's at power 3. You guys get it, whatever. Additionally, there's a purple circle above the Beast Handler with a 3 on it and a fish on it. All right, that means that this Beast Handler has 3 water power on it. Now, if you get a higher level, your Barracuda will be stronger. So how do we get a higher level here? The way you do that is through other Beast Handlers here. So Beast Handler is going to be a tower that you're going to want to spam a lot of when you're using it. If we take this Beast Handler here, upgrade it to Piranha here, we get this merge button right here. And the merge button does what it sounds like, right? It merges your beast into other beast. So you can merge this Piranha into the Barracuda. And because this Beast Handler has a 1 above it, it'll give 1 water power to anything it merges with, right? So we're going to click the merge button. We're going to merge it with the Barracuda here. And now this Barracuda is 4 out of 6 instead of 3 out of 6. So just to show the difference in power levels here, here's a power 3 Barracuda right here, right? So power 3 Barracuda, it's going to hit the Moab. And we got 30 pops out of that Barracuda versus a Moab. But now let's take 3 Piranhas, merge them into the Barracuda, and see how much stronger it is. So now those Piranhas are gone and they're merged into the Barracuda, and you can actually see the Barracuda is different. Look at that. Oh my gosh, that's cool. So now we're going to send another Moab here. Look at that. Look at that just skyrocket. So now instead of 30 pops, we have 88 pops. All right, that's a significant difference right there. So you definitely want to power up your beast if you can. And I assume powering up your beast is better than placing like low level beasts. Now what's cool is you can still upgrade merged beast handlers. So we have this Piranha right here, which is merged into this Barracuda. If we upgrade this Piranha that's merged into a Barracuda here, now this Barracuda gets upgraded as well. And so basically you can still upgrade beasts even if they've already been merged into other beasts. However, you can only merge beasts into other beasts that are equal to or above them. And so we have this Barracuda right here. This Barracuda cannot be merged into this Piranha. However, if we upgrade this Piranha to Barracuda, then we can merge this Barracuda into the other Barracuda. So basically you can't merge down, which makes sense. Okay, I think that's all the power-up stuff we got out of the way right there. Like hopefully not too many people clicked off right there, because that's like, I don't know. I don't think it's crazy complicated, but it felt a little difficult to explain. Now next we have the Great White right here. The Great White is significant for many reasons. We're just gonna look at the description right here. But number 1, it pops leads, which is super cool. Number 2, it drags balloons back in the water. And it's really cool. It'll jump up on land, drag balloons into the water, and insta-pop them. It's so cool. And then at max beast power, the Great White can drag down Moabs. So let's upgrade to Great White right here, and there's the Great White right there. Still looks pretty tiny, but look at that. That's so cool. And what's really cool, if we send a Moab right here, the Great White Shark is actually gonna be able to reach the Moab right here. So here we go. Look at that. And it grabs onto the Moab, it pops it down, and now it'll start dragging the ceramics into the water here. Or it should at least. Yeah, there we go. It's dragging a ceramic into the water, insta-popping here. Come on, Shark. Can it defend one Moab here? There it goes. Look at that. Come on. And it basically defended it all the way. It nearly defended all the way. But now let's try and get a max shark here. All right, so we're going to merge all these guys into the shark here. But now we have a max shark right here. And look at the max shark right here. We can actually see some stars on it. And now if we send them up right here, it should drag them up into the water. Look at that. Look at that. That's absolutely insane right there. And what's crazy is things get better with the orca right here, right? The mighty orca's huge mouth can grab and drag all but the very largest balloons into the depth. At max beast power, the orca can drag down ZOMGs. And you gotta keep in mind, orca's only 13,000 right there. And if it can drag down ZOMGs, like think about that on like round 97 or something. Like that's absolutely insane. The thing is, it does take a second to get power-ups on it, right? So you do need a ton of other beast handlers. But let's do it. Let's upgrade to orca right here. We can see a range increase right off the bat. And let's just try a naked like level 1 orca against a ZOMG, which might be a little. Look at that. This tower is $13,000. It's a $13,000 upgrade. ZOMG gone just like that. I don't know if you guys can hear the train in the background. There's a train. Anyway. All right, that's 10 ZOMGs right there. It pops them all at once. Oh my gosh. Granted, the ZOMGs are stacked on top of each other. Look at this thing. This thing's probably like $16,000 max. Actually, it's starting to struggle now. Okay, so it struggles. It can only attack one thing at a time. So it's kind of like a sniper maybe. But either way, this thing's really, really good. You know, this is only $16,000 or something. But lastly, we have the Megalodon. Look at this thing. A truly colossal shark with a taste for balloon requires 3 additional orca handlers to control. So that means this thing's only like $50,000, but that means you need an extra $50,000 just to get the Megalodon up. So it's actually $100,000. So we'll upgrade this. Here we go. And so we have to take these orcas, merge them into the beast handler here. Come on. And there we go. Megalodon, a truly colossal. We already read it. All right, let's just do it. Whoa. Oh my gosh, that's so big. Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. All right, level 1 Megalodon versus 1 ZOMG here. How is it gonna do? Also, the beast handler looks really cool. Look at that. Look at that. It's not even max power. 84. Granted, for $100,000, it should like destroy a ZOMG that easily. All right, so now we have a BAD here, and I don't think it hits camo, so we're probably gonna lose to the DDTs here. But there we go. Unless it just insta kills BADs. All right, let's see how it does versus 50 BADs, which we might be getting a little overconfident here. But it might struggle. But look at this, 50 BADs. Boom, boom. That's insane. That's like a Paragon. That's like the boat Paragon. Oh my gosh, it's dealing damage to other ones though. It might pop it on accident. Oh my gosh. That's broken. That is so broken. Oh my gosh, that's like $100,000, which I know that's a lot, but think about like, you know, Flying Fortress or something. This thing absolutely is a million times better than Flying Fortress. Oh my gosh. And look, it's dealing damage to these BADs in the back here. It is losing to the DDTs right there, unfortunately. But that is crazy. That is so powerful right there. Look at that thing. But you know what we need though? We need a max power Megalodon here. So let's place down other beast handlers. We'll try and get that up. And I didn't say this, but you can only merge things that are a part of the same path. You can't merge like dinosaurs into fish, you know? That'd be crazy. And look, if we just merge 6 orca beast handlers into this one, it's 132. So you need about $150,000 to get a max Megalodon. Now let's see how it does against 50 BADs. It's the same thing here. It'll probably just do the same thing. Yeah, it's still just doing amazing. Oh, look at that. Look how much damage it's dealing, though. It's going to pop these things much sooner. Tell you what, let's give it some camo protection here. So we're going to place down this sub right here. Just go for that. And let's see how it does. Oh, my gosh. Come on. It does seem like it might struggle to a lot of DDTs. DDTs could be a little scary. Yeah, see how it's attacking balloons like one at a time? It is struggling to like massive amounts of stuff. So if we send like 100 ceramics here, look at that. See how it's like, it is defending right there, but 100 ceramics, it does struggle to like massive amounts of stuff. And so look at this, if we spend like 1,000 ceramics here, it will begin to struggle, I think. Oh no, it's barely hanging on. It looks like the placement actually does matter here. Look at this. It is hanging on to the ceramics. Okay, as a final test, let's put 100 BADs on top of one another and see if that makes a difference here. So that's 100 BADs right there, right? That's not one BAD. So it still attacks one at a time here. But here's the deal. Look, it's attacking every single BAD at once here. Oh no, it's not. It does have some sort of limit here. Okay, I know we're exploiting it a little bit. I know it looks really bad here. It's like, oh, the Megalodon's so weak. This thing is broken. This thing's absolutely insane right here. Like, that's we're overpowering it a little bit. But I'm just blown away by this tower. Like, look at this. All right, boom, boom, boom. It's just like insta bolt pulling. And when it gets in range, it goes so fast right here. Look at that. But now it's time for the middle path, which is the land path, the dinosaur path. And we're starting off with the Microraptor right here. So there's the Microraptor. We get this tiny little dinosaur. Oh, it's so cute. It's so cute. Oh my gosh, I love this thing. All right, so look, we can place it anywhere we want within the beast handler's range, but we can't go on water or the path. But if you notice, the Microraptor is so small, you can place it in these small spaces you never were able to place towers before. So if we send some yellow balloons versus the Microraptor here, Microraptor is kind of like Piranha, where it just does like a little bit of damage. It is hitting multiple balloons, it looks like, which is cool. But let's just keep it moving here. We got the Adasaurus next here. There we go. Now, the base thing about the Adasaurus is it pops lead, all right? Which means you have tier 2 lead damage, which is super cool. And honestly, let's just keep going, all right? Look, the Adasaurus, we know what it does. We got the Velociraptor next. Viciously slashes and chomps, dealing more damage to stun balloons. Does it stun balloons? Ooh. So let's send around 27 here and see how it does it there. So it's hitting multiple balloons at once there. You know, that thing's absolutely shredding right here. We're not even seeing balloon stuns right here. Okay, what if we send like a ceramic here? Does it stun it? That's pretty powerful right there. That's nice. Look at it. So it breaks some of the ceramic layer really nicely, but look at it. It hits all those balloons at once. It has really good group damage. This thing feels kind of like a bouncing bullet sniper, where it deals like a good amount of damage to like 10 balloons at once. And then now we have a max Velociraptor right there. So I think it does look a little bit different right there. Oh my gosh. Look at that. It's one-shotting fortified ceramics right there. This is 3 whole Velociraptors in one, so it is a little bit pricey. Actually, it's not that pricey. That's only like 7K probably. Okay, let's see how it does here against a BFB here. Come on, buddy. 7K versus a BFB. Beautiful. Oh my gosh. But now let's go for a Tyrannosaurus Rex right here. The Tyrannosaurus Rex's huge jaw and sharp teeth deal a ton of damage with each bite. Stuns up to ZONG balloons in a wide area. Ooh, let's get it. Oh, we have an ability. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so let's try this. This thing's at about half power. We got a ZONG right here. Come on, T-Rex. It's not dealing... No, it's dealing decent damage. Let's stomp right there. It stuns it. So it only stuns it for like a little bit right there. This thing is a lot like Pat Fusty or Futsy. I can't remember his last name. I'm sorry. Okay, look, if we use the ability on all the BFBs, it stuns them all. And so it does clean up the BFB right there. Okay, so now we have max. Whoa, look at the purple stripes. We have a max Tyrannosaurus Rex. Okay, come on. It should do good. That's like, you know, 4 Tyrannosaurus Rexes in one. Like, that should do pretty good. Pops it a lot sooner right there. There's the stun ability. So it's pretty good. I still think the top path is stronger so far here, but here's a bunch of ZMGs, like 10 ZMGs in one right here. If we stun them, it does stun them all, which could be pretty clutch on some maps. Oh, look at all the mobs right here. Can it handle group balloons? It looks like it's handling group balloons a lot better than it did with the Megalodon. Yeah, it's doing a lot better. And so the top path is better for handling like BADs. This thing's much better handling like group ZMGs, I think. Let's just go for it though. Gigantanosaurus or whatever. Let's just go. Oh my gosh. Yo, I can't believe this isn't in game. This thing looks so cool. Oh my gosh. The biggest and most fierce dinosaur of them all, Gigantanosaurus, can shred almost any balloon instantly and with ease. Storm ability hits the whole map and lasts longer. Requires 3 additional Tyrannosaurus handlers to control. So like the Megalodon, you need like an extra $50,000 just to get this thing up. All right, so we have a max Gigasaurus now. I'm just gonna call it that. I keep messing up the name here. Look at the spikes. Oh my gosh, let's just mess with the max one. I don't know, like, okay, so we got 20 ZMGs right there. So we're gonna use the ability right there. Look at that, it stuns everything on the map. So it's kind of like round 0, but oh my gosh, did you see that right there? The ZMG layers just disappeared. Oh my gosh, we gotta send 20 BADs versus this thing. Oh my gosh. Keep in mind, 20 VADs is a lot. Like, think about 20, like, round 100 is hard enough, but 20 of them? Oh my gosh, it's shredding. It's shredding. Can it stun camos? It can't hit camos. Oh boy. And how well does it do versus like ceramics here? If we send a lot of ceramics here, it does start to struggle. No, it's doing okay. And then if you get up a camo village, you want it to be on the beast handler itself, all right? Not necessarily the beast. All right, what about a billion DDTs here? Look at that. Oh my gosh. Okay, so can this thing defend 100 BADs with a camo village on it? Look at that. It popped them all at once right here. That's insane, and we didn't even use the stomp ability. If we use the stomp ability, okay, we did lose a few ceramics here because we mistimed the ability right there. But look at that, that's defending. Mostly, it's losing to a few ceramics there. Okay, so it is struggling to ceramics just like with the Megalodon, but it's absolutely insane. I don't know which one is better. I don't know if this is better than the Megalodon. Oh my gosh. This thing does feel broken though. Like this thing just feels like better than like a Sun Temple. But Sun Temple's like, you know, $500,000 plus all the sacrifices. You know, for $150,000, this is a huge bargain. But let's not dilly-dally. We'll go for the bottom path now. We have the Falcon right here. Noble little bird of prey that can grab and move balloons with its talons. Now, something really interesting about the Falcon is number one, it can move anywhere within the beast handler's range, all right? It does fly, but when it is placed, it gets placed on the track. So it can't be placed to the sides, which is really weird. It's really unique. And if you place the beast handler out of range of the track, it says needs track here, which is absolutely crazy. I wonder if there's a place you can get where it like couldn't do anything. But there's the Falcon, and I hope that's how you pronounce it, but it's doing pretty decent, and it has a better range than the dinosaur and the piranha. Next we have the horned owl. The horned owl has camo protection, which is super duper huge. So the beast handler does hit camo. And then I don't know if we send like round 27 here. The beasts do feel pretty similar here, because look at this. It's like burst group damage in a short range. Like that feels like every single tower here. It is struggling a little bit. It's a tier 2 tower though. Pretty close to defending. But next we have the golden eagle, and the golden eagle's huge talents make it an expert at grabbing large numbers of balloons at once. So we upgrade to golden eagle here, and we'll just try round 27 again here. And this is a tier 3, should do a lot more decent. So this should be like a destroyer maybe. Oh, look at that. That's nice. It's hard to know like how much value we're getting like in sandbox mode. I feel like once we do like a chimps run, we'll be able to feel it a lot more. Honestly, let's just go to giant condor at this point. All right, so huge talents of the fearsome giant condor can pick up smaller Moab class balloons. What the heck? Yo, look at the beast handler. That actually looks so cool. Look at the condor. Oh my gosh. I don't really know what placing it does here. It doesn't seem like it's like necessary. Let's see how it does versus one Moab here. Come on, condor. It's dealing damage there. That's not that strong right there. Can it defend? Basically. You know, for like a $9,000 tower right there, that's not that strong. However, if we level it up more, it might do a little bit better. Okay, so now we got a max condor right here. We'll send the Moab again here. And it's definitely doing a lot better. Like maxing stuff out is definitely very, very helpful. Look at the balloons right there. They just got shredded. And actually, we know it can pick up Moab class balloons here. So let's send a BFB here and see how it does. Okay, it's pecking at the BFB here. It's multiple at once. It is pretty strong once you max it out and stuff, but if you don't power it up, it's not as strong. Okay, let's try a ZOMG here. And this is like, you know, $25,000 plus in defense here. Like this thing should do pretty decent here. Is it attacking the ZOMG? Oh my gosh, can it not hit ZOMGs? It can only hit it can only hit lower class Moab balloons, which actually begs the question, can like Falcon like hit Moabs here? If we just do this. Look at that, it can't hit the Moab. Look at this. The bottom path can't hit Moab class balloons until you upgrade it to tier 4. That's crazy. Granted, the bottom path is more probably about balloons because it has camo protection. Here's the bigger question. How is it against balloons here? And look at that. That's so much better against balloons than the Megalodon path. That's cool, all right? So the top path is about getting big Moab class balloons. The middle path is like in the middle, and then the bottom path is about getting large groups of balloons, all right? It's group damage. But let's just do it. Powakai, however you pronounce it here, the legendary Powakai, a bird so large that it can pick up, carry off, and destroy almost any number of balloons of any size. Let's just get it. Let's just get it. And let's get it to max power instantly. Dude, look at that thing. Looks like Talonflame. Oh my gosh. Okay, we need 3 more beast handlers here, so it's very expensive here. This is definitely the cheapest of the bunch here, but it's still very expensive. Look how cool that thing is. Oh my gosh, look at the feathers on it. There it goes. Look at the effect. Oh, it's shredding it down. This thing's probably like $70,000. I'm just trying to approximate like very lightly. So it should shred a ZOMG pretty gosh darn well. Let's see the BID here. Come on. Take it down. $70,000 here. And there we go. It does take out DDTs. Okay. That was okay. Not as crazy as like the Megalodon and the Gigantosaurus. Like those things are crazy. The thing is, this thing has DDT pod power here. So if we send like 100 DDTs here, look at that. That's where its strength is. It's got good group time power here. So if we send like 100 ceramics like a million times, look at this. It can handle a lot better than the Megalodon and stuff. So let's try 100 ZOMGs, which might be a little bit like, I don't know. That's very tricky to defend right here. But we'll see what it can do here. What's really nice about it actually is it's not letting any like ceramics through or anything through. It's catching all the leaks, which is really, really nice. And look at that. It does clean up the 100 ZOMGs. So 100 ZOMGs for $70,000. Like if you're doing chimps mode right here, look at this. This is round 98. One of the hardest rounds in the game. You easily have $70,000 by this point. Look at this thing. just absolutely shred right here. And the beast handler is easier to get up than other towers because with like Super Monkey, right? If you want to get up a true sun god, you have to save $400,000. It's a lot of money. Whereas with the beast handler, you can merge things together and gradually get things up. And so it's a lot easier to get those tier 5s. And so even though this guy didn't look as crazy as the other ones and stuff, this guy's still OP, and this guy could probably solo chimps all on his own. But yeah, that's the beast handler. If you guys did enjoy, be sure to drop a like. Hope you have a beautiful day, and be sure to brush your teeth.